What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to AutoTuned. Oh, wow, the sun's bright. Holy crap. You don't expect that for today's 21st? 22nd of December. You don't expect that. There's also no snow, and there's a Corvette under the cover. I haven't been driving that car in over a month because I thought it was gonna snow. I could be driving it still. Anyway, what this video is about, this is going to be a fairly short video, I think. I'm going to shoot for it to be a short video. Got the red truck here. Got the Suburban there. But also got the Suburban there. Wait a second. Pickup, Corvette, Suburban. Blue pickup is in the garage yet. But what? Yeah. So, I bought another Suburban. I have problems. So, that's gonna be a drinking game. How many times can Brett say so in one video? This is my 1999 C1500. Two-wheel drive. It's a half ton. 350, 4L60, 373 gears, automatic. Yes, we know it. This is my 1993 Suburban K2500. This is a 3/4 ton. This one has a 350, a brand new 4L80, and it's got 410 gears. This truck is a beast. I'm actually getting in here for two reasons. One, because I want to show you the inside of this, and two, because it's windy outside. It's fucking windy. So this Suburban, like I said, is a 1993 K2500. It's four-wheel drive. It's got the nice old school mechanical transfer case. I did install a radio in it. I still have the radio, I think, unless my brother took it. I don't remember. I've actually had this for 2 weeks now, and I absolutely love this thing. It does have a lot of miles on it, as you can see. 316,000. I've actually put, let's say, 300 miles on it. I don't do a lot of driving, but I've pretty much been driving this for the last 2 weeks. So, I mean, there's not really a lot to talk about with this thing. It's a, like I said, 1993 K2500. It's got a 350 in it, which is probably starting to get a little tired. It's got a brand new transmission in it. It's got the big 410 gears, so this is a pulling rig. One thing I do definitely have to tell you about, though, is when I bought this, it only had these two seats. Since then, I have bought a middle bench seat. It's not bolted in yet. I will bolt it in. You can see it's a different color. These seats are gray. That seat is dark blue. That is out of another 93 GMC Suburban, actually. So, this truck was owned and used by a construction company out of Norfolk, Nebraska. I drove it back to Sioux Falls from Norfolk. But anyway, these seats are not that comfortable. I mean, they're a 28-year-old truck seat. So, I'm going to be replacing these with those. Those are captain's chairs out of a 1990 Chevy G20. That is a conversion van for those of you who don't know. The problem I ran into, though, I did try to replace this chair with the corresponding one back there. It's the one laying down. I'm going to switch this around so you can see me. So I tried to replace this chair with the captain's chair out of the van. Problem I ran into is the holes in the floor of this don't line up with the holes on that seat. So what I'm going to have to do I'm going to have to do a little bit of experimenting and see if it will work. If I can use the slider that's on the bottom of these seats for those, I can have conversion van seats in this Suburban. And that's one of the first things I'm going to do, is get those captain's chairs to work, because they are so comfortable. The reason why I want a comfortable seat is because I plan on making this an overlanding rig. You probably saw it's got those, I don't even know what to call them. They're like rungs going up on the roof. Pop this up, show you. These. That was a ladder rack. So they'd throw ladders up there, they'd throw piping up there, they'd probably throw plywood up there if they didn't throw it in the back of this. You can see the upholstery's it's kind of fucked. So I plan on using those to build like a giant roof rack. And you know, put an LED bar up there or something. I want to put a moderate lift in this. I'm not going crazy. I'm not gonna, you know, street speed 717 it. I'm thinking maybe a 4-inch lift would be plenty for this truck. As the truck sits, I can fit 33s under it, completely stock. So I'm thinking a 4-inch lift, maybe with 35s. That would be perfect. I plan on, and this is the reason why I didn't get a third row seat put in this, because in the 99, I've had that for almost 6 years. I have never used a third row seat. I've used the middle seat very rarely in that one. Really just when I've had more than one person riding with me. So the middle row seat in my 99 has mostly been used by like my sister and a couple of friends. I don't think I've ever even given a ride to my nephew in that. But, and this is the thing, sorry, the UPS guy just drove past, I had to make sure he wasn't going to stop. The reason why I bought this is because the red truck is too expensive for me right now. So, I'm working something out. There's about a 90% chance that that truck is going to be sold. Possibly by the end of the week. I'm selling it to a really good friend of mine. He just got back from boot camp. He's a Marine. Geez, the wind is really grabbing this thing. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm rocking around a lot. But he needs a vehicle. He's starting a new job, I think beginning of next week. So he desperately needs a vehicle. He can afford it as soon as he gets this job. And I've told him everything I know about the truck, everything that I've had done to it, and he is interested in it. So the red truck is going to be gone. It might still be on the channel, because I do hang out with these guys a lot. But it's not going to be a primary focus anymore. And I mean, it's not going to be gone forever. There's a chance that maybe one day he'll decide, well, you know, I don't want this truck anymore. I'll offer to buy it back from him. I'm gonna give him the same deal that Mike gave to Bobby. I'm gonna sell you the truck, mainly because he needs it and because I can't afford it right now. But if there's ever a time where he wants to sell it, if it's still in good running order, I will buy it back from him, because it's a great truck. And I'd hate to see it go to someone who's not going to respect it. So, red truck's going. This is taking its place. I prefer older vehicles for 2 reasons. One, I think they've got a lot more character. Because the newer the vehicles get, the more alike they look. If you look at cars from the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, the 60s, way back, I mean, you go far enough back and they all look the same. They're just wagons on wheels. But you get into like the 30s and the 40s, all the way up through the early 2000s, cars all looked different. They all had their own style. And that's the reason why I like old cars, is because they have a lot more character than newer cars. I'm not saying that new cars don't, because, I mean, look at a Hellcat, look at a Corvette. They still are very different. But there's still a lot of cars out there today that look the exact same as other cars. And for the most part, they're like economy cars. They're the general consumer car. Well, I'm not a general consumer. I don't need a regular plain car. I need something that stands out, because I like that. That's why I have a Corvette. That's why I have these OBS trucks. Because even though they're the same body style, they all have their own personality. It doesn't make sense for me to keep a vehicle that I can't afford. That's ultimately what I'm saying. I ramble. I'm sorry. But, so, back to my plans with this. Overland rig, moderate lift. Not even moderate, it's just a slight lift, really. Bigger tires. I'm going to keep the wheels because I really like them. Bolt that bench seat down. I'm going to build a bed in the back, because I want this thing to be able to go wherever I ask it to. And I want to be able to stay whenever I need to. I want to be able to just sleep. Crawl in the back, make up a quick snack, sleep. I might also wire up a TV in here, because I have problems. I have really big goals in mind, and probably a lot of them won't work. And I'm ready to accept defeat on some things. But a lot of things I know are going to work, because I'm doing a lot of planning for it. The roof rack, for example, I just need to get more metal, and I can build a decent rack. The bed, all I have to do is do a little bit of measurements, and I need to get the lumber for it. And I need to find a mattress that will fit. Yeah. So the spot back there where the bed's going, you can see where the wheel arches are. The space between those is 48.5 inches, I believe. I'd have to remeasure it to make sure. But it's about 48.5 inches. A twin bed would fit, but there would be gaps on the sides. I don't want gaps. I want it to be relatively close. I want it to be about half an inch apart from the sides of the truck. A full-size mattress is 54 inches wide. It's wider than that. So, I need something between a twin and a full. If anybody knows where I can find a place that makes mattresses in that size, I'm trying to remember the numbers that I figured. 48 by 53 or something like that. It's a really weird size, but that's what I need for back there. So the reason why I got these seats is because they fold down. They fold down flat with the back of the truck. So I'm going to be able to put cushions at where the front of the bed will be, to keep it all level. It's another part of the reason why I'm going to be building a frame for the bed. Well, there's two reasons, really, why I'm going to be building a frame for the bed. One, so that when I put those cushions down, after I fold the seat down, it will be all level. Another reason is because I want to have storage under the bed. I want to put, like, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 drawers under it. And in order to do that, it needs to be up a little higher, because I don't have barn doors. I've got the tailgate, which I love the tailgate. I have the exact same setup on the 99. I prefer the tailgate and the lift glass over the barn doors, because there's not a huge beam blocking the center of the view, so I can see everything behind me. I'm going to be wiring in my backup camera that I have in the red truck. I can do that at any time. Actually, I'm going to switch the camera around and show you something. So you can see that little black frame around the license plate on the red truck. That's actually the backup camera. I'm gonna put that on the back of this, and the little screen should fit perfectly in here. I might have to take this plastic piece out and then find a way to keep that screen in there. But I think it will fit. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that when I'm backing up to a trailer, it'll be easier to get lined up. I don't have any problems backing an SUV up to a trailer, but it's always nice to know exactly where the front of the trailer is, especially if the trailer's loaded, or especially if it's my flatbed trailer, because it's heavier than shit. But also, so when I'm out like on a trail or something, if I have to back up for any reason, I won't back into a tree or a low stump or a rock. Because yes, this was a cheap truck. I only paid $1,300 for it, but I still don't want to destroy parts of it because it was cheap. It's not cheap to fix things. It's sometimes cheap to buy things. So I'm actually running out of storage space on my phone, so I'm going to wrap this up pretty quick. This is the new four-wheel drive, not only on the channel, but for me. This is my four-wheel drive. The red truck's going to be probably going very soon. So, if there are any questions or comments on the truck, leave it down in the comments below. I didn't talk about everything with this truck. There are a few things that don't work on it. There's only really 2 of them that I cared to fix. One of them is this window doesn't roll down. I don't care about that. Cruise control doesn't work. Horn doesn't work. I'm going to put a train horn in it probably. I need to get the cruise control working because that's really nice. But anyway, yeah, if there are any questions or comments or concerns about this truck, do leave it in the comments. I will answer. I pretty much answer every comment I've ever had, unless it's not worth my time to. But I've pretty much talked about everything that I have planned for the truck as of now. One of the first things I do have to do is I need to get new tires on it, because these tires suck. And yeah, I think that's it. So, that is my 12th video for the year. I've actually stuck to my goal, and I've succeeded with it. As I've said in a previous video, next year I probably won't be uploading as often, but the content's going to be a lot higher quality, because I'm actually going to plan ahead and do things the right way for videos instead of just kind of doing it out of the blue. I mean, even this one was kind of out of the blue. I've been planning on doing this. I've been planning on doing this video for 2 weeks since I got the truck. But I just haven't had really time to do it, and the weather hasn't been cooperating. It's actually 54 degrees out today in South Dakota, at least in Sioux Falls. So, yeah, so that is my 93 Suburban K2500. It's a 3/4 ton. She's a beast. She needs a little bit of love here and there, but yeah, I'm starting this build out slow. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want this and this and this and this. You know, I'm focusing on what it needs first. I need to get that seat bolted in. I need to get those seats switched in for these ones, and I need new tires. Don't know yet what kind of tire I'm gonna get. I'll figure that out. So anyway, that is video number 12 for the year. I've succeeded in my goal. I'm done with worrying, but there will be one more video this year. I plan on, it's just going to be another sit down at the computer and talk to the camera kind of video. I might actually make it a live stream so people can send me in questions and stuff. Wow, I'm really rocking. But, yeah, so there's going to be one more video for the year. It's kind of just going to be a summary of what this year has been. Overall, it's been rough, but we got through it, most of us. So, with that said, that's the end of this video. It's a little bit long. Sorry about that cut. Ran out of storage. I had to delete a couple apps. I'm going to wrap this up really quick so that I don't do that again. That's been the introduction to the 93. That's the story on what's happening with the 08. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm 2 subscribers away from 100. Let's get to 100 before the end of the year. We can do it. I know we can. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you know when I upload, because it's going to be a lot more sporadic next year. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm having a good one so far. Kind of. Bye!